For ultimate team coins, check out GameGoldTrader.com. Their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service. And if you use the discount code NEPO at checkout, you get a discount on your coins. They also offer PSN, MSP, and other game gold as well. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the best team in FIFA. Today, LilyWhite23465 has sent in a team called the 10K Tanks. This team is roughly valued at around 8,000 to 10,000 coins. If you guys remember, I did the discardables a couple days ago and asked you guys to send in your 10K or cheaper teams. This guy sent in this team, and what interests me most about this team before we actually look at it is there was a few transferred players and the well-roundedness of every player bar one. Now let me explain. Before we get into this, if you can leave a like rating on the video, that would be fantastic. Let's get this up over 4,000 likes. And if you guys want me to do a squad builder with your team, don't forget to go onto foothead.com and link in, log in, build your team, link it to me on twitter.com/NepentheZ, and I check as many as I can. I've got like 7 open in tabs on Google Chrome right now of predicted ones that I'm going to do. Sometimes I look at one and I like it straight away, and then I look at it a few days later and I'm like, actually I don't really like the look of that team. This is the team that we're doing today. Bang! There we go. So we have got Kone and Lukaku transferred up front. We have also got the transferred Atsu at cam, Pinar left mid, Baines, Juan Jesus, Montari, Campagnaro, Abate, and Handanovic in goal with Niang at right midfield. Now, like I said, I really like the well-roundedness of most of this team. Atsu obviously has got crazy good pace and decent dribbling. Now, there's actually two players on this team I'm not really keen on. One of them is Atsu, and that is because for a cam, you need someone with really good passing and a decent shot. And good dribbling. Pace isn't really too important as a cam, and that's all he's got. He's only got 65 shooting, he's only got 64 passing, and he's got 79 dribbling, so I'm not overly keen on him, but sometimes players like this perform really well. The other player I'm not too happy about is Niang on the wing. Again, he's got decent pace and okay dribbling, but because I am a crosser of the ball, I do like to have really good passing on my wingers, and he's only got 64 passing, so his crossing is going to be relatively bad. I am looking forward to using Kone, who's someone who I haven't used much this year, who I've been told is a really good beast, a cheap beast, and Lukaku is for me one of the most overpowered strikers in the game anyway. We've also got Pinar at that left midfield spot, guys. 73 pace, 73 shooting, 79 passing, 85 dribbling, decent defending and heading. I really like Pinar, to be perfectly honest with you. I've used him in a cheap team before and he was remarkable. Sully, there we go, Sully Montari there at CDM spot. Again, he's got incredibly well-rounded stats. Can you imagine him super juiced? He'd have like high 80s to low 90s for everything. As it is, having everything in the 70s is very, very good. Juan Jesus, Baines, Campagnaro, strong as well. Abate and Handanovic. Let's get into the games. Let me tell you how this team plays. Hopefully for a 10K team, this team is exceptional, but let's go and give it a shot. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first thing that I need to say, and the first thing that I am going to say is that I'm glad I didn't do this commentary last night after I'd played the games, because whoever thinks this is the best team in FIFA, like you're just wrong. You know, I've played with so many teams in FIFA, and I've played with so many teams that, first of all, sometimes you guys send me in a team that's, you know, you consider the best team in FIFA, and I can sit there and lose some games with it and think to myself, do you know what? I can understand why this person would still think this is the best team in FIFA. You know, it suits a different style of play than mine. Sometimes people send me in a team and I just play bad for a couple of games and I don't have a good time. And sometimes you guys send me in a team and it fits me absolutely perfectly. The person that sent in this team, even though I looked at this and thought to myself, this could be a good team, after further inspection and after playing with it, don't ever buy this team. And if anyone sits here and thinks maybe I just maybe I'm just shit at FIFA and maybe, you know, instead of complaining about a team, why don't you get better at the game and stuff? Go and build this team for me. If you doubt how good this team is, if you think maybe I just had a bad day, go and build this team for me. You know, I showed you the squad build at the start. It's worth 10,000 coins, which everyone can afford. And yeah, go build it, play 5 games with it, and tell me it's the best team in FIFA, because it fucking isn't. And although I won 2 of the games that I played, I lost in the 118th minute in one of the games that I played, and I got dicked in one of the games that I played. So even though I won 2 of the games I played, this team was just AIDS. And here's why. If you're a sort of person like me that likes to run down the wings and cross it, first of all, you come to your key players in that area, and it's not even the strikers, it's the wingers. So I've got Niang and Pinar. Pienaar doesn't have the pace to run down the wing and cross it because he's only got 73 pace. He's the sort of player that you need to play as like almost like an inside passing midfielder. And he just doesn't have the pace to beat defenders and get down there and cross the ball in. And that's, you know, that's relatively fine sometimes because it's not always about having two pacey wingers with good crossing. The other side, we've got Niang, who has good pace at 86, but has 64 passing. So every cross he puts in just doesn't even end up on the head of the striker anyway. You've then got the 1-2 chip through ball style of play, if that's your style of play. So you're looking at good passing with your midfielders and your strikers because they're the players playing the 1-2 chip through balls. Lukaku, 66 passing. Kone, 58 passing. Atsu, 64 passing. What's the point? You don't have the option to wing it and cross. You don't have the option to 1-2 chip through ball. If you're a patient player that likes to slow the game down and play the game with passing, again, Niang, 64 passing. Pienaar is the highest passer on the game, bar Leighton Baines, the left back. And then Muntari is next with 76 passing. And Muntari was actually the best player on the team because he's the one that did the best job in the team in that CDM slot. The defence, for the price that you play for Juan Jesus and Campagnaro, you can get yourself Ogbonna and Chiellini. Like, you really can. And I don't know why you wouldn't go for those two and would try and like hurt yourself and harm yourself with two worse players. It just doesn't make sense. But overall, guys, this team was shocking. Absolutely shocking. Like, I've never one-starred a team before, but that's how bad this team is. Anyone that think Atsu is a good player to use at cam, you are drunk. He's got really good pace, yeah, but you don't get to express pace with a cam. He's got shit shooting, shit passing, shit heading, average dribbling. He's just terrible to use. Anyway, like I said, if I would have done this yesterday after I played the games, I was so angry after playing with this team, like, you don't understand. I was quite mad, but this is the end of the video. If you have got any world-class 10k teams, link them to me on Twitter, twitter.com/NepentheZ, of course, using Foothead. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys, so I do appreciate the team sent in, but unfortunately this one wasn't for me. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace! Basing some pace right here. Oh, he's through. Toni Kroos. Oh, he's burning him. Turning on the Jets. The cross, the header, the golazo. Here's 2-0. Who knew Toni Kroos had it in him to sprint quite like that? He burst.